If you're gonna live in my mother's house and be in the kitchen, you have to know how to make a cheese sauce. So it might be something that you learn in chef school and you might recognize the sound roux or bechamel, but in our house, cheese sauce goes on anything. Over broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus on toast, you name it, cheese sauce is what goes on top. So we start with equal parts butter and flour. Use a heavy bottom saucepan. This kind of harkens back to a bit of a cheese fondue. So you want to melt your butter. And the important thing here is you can't really abandon ship. If you walk away and answer the phone or change your laundry, then it's going to get lumpy. You can use a whisk at this point too if you're more comfortable. And the important thing here is you want to cook your flour. So this goes for a few minutes because you really do want to cook your flour and you're making a paste. When you're doing a cheese sauce, you just want to make sure your butter and flour are equal parts. This part, step number 1, is called a roux. So if Julia Child were here, she would say roux. Okay, so it sort of comes together and it starts to form a bit of a paste. You're thinking, oh my God, I'm making glue, or it looks like pastry. It's because it's flour and butter. After it's been cooked, a couple of minutes, we slowly add in the milk. Again, you can use a whisk, but I like to use the back of a wooden spoon. The key thing is that you just want to get all the lumps out. So we'll move over to a whisk. And then this cooks through and it'll start to thicken. So the flour-butter combination starts to thicken the flour. After it comes together and it's thick, it takes a few minutes. I like to add a little bit of flavor, some dry mustard and some cayenne, or just a little bit of heat. And then whatever cheese you like, I like an aged cheddar. Thicken it. My kids love that. Great way to have them eat their green veg, dip the asparagus in the cheese. Okay, once you're certain all the lumps have come out, you can see it's starting to thicken already. Oh, my grandmother would be very pleased right now. Don't forget to cook out your flour, dear. Sometimes I add a little milk. I sort of have milk on standby at this point. You add your salt and pepper. Give it a little bit of heat. If the kids are eating it, you don't want to put in too much heat. And mustard. So my bechamel is the perfect consistency. It's off the heat and we're adding in our grated aged cheddar. And then just taste accordingly. You might want to throw in some parm just to add a little bit more punch of cheese flavor. And once the cheese is in, you can pour it over your broccoli, broccolini, cauliflower, anything. All these veggies are just vessels for your cheese sauce.